Hi everyone, Melissa here with another Valentine's Day mani. Today I'm going to be doing a heart color block. So I'm doing half the heart on one nail, half the heart on the other nail. It's a pretty simple design, but I'll be doing the color block freehand, which actually isn't that difficult. The colors I'm going to be using today, I have 10X Dina Eat Your Heart Out. This is a Canadian-based dip company, so if any of you girls or people that are in Canada, this is a nice option for you to get some wonderful colors, and these colors are wonderful. I don't know if the brightness of this color is coming through on the camera, but it's a really nice, bright, warm red, and it's gorgeous. This one is Nosferatu. It was part of our silent film collection. And it has these really cool white and black, I don't even know how to explain the pieces that are in here. They're not glitter, they're not, I don't really know how to explain it, but you'll see when we put them on. It's really cool looking. But anyway, yeah, even for people that don't live in Canada, this brand is great. Shipping is a little bit high, but everything is converted. And when you purchase, conversion to USD makes the powders really affordable, and they're just so beautiful. Anyway, let's get into the design. So to start off, I'm actually going to use my pen here, my Micron, to draw the shape of each side of the heart on my nail so that I have something to follow when I'm freehanding the base onto the nail. So I'm just gonna kind of put my nails close to each other here and get the basic shape of the heart lined out. Okay, and again, doesn't have to be perfect, just has to give the impression of a heart, because you're not going to see these lines in the end anyway. Next, I'm going to put this dip powder into a cupcake liner because these pieces are kind of hard and heavy. Pour over method isn't going to work. They aren't going to stick to the nail that way, so I'm going to lay it in here so that after I paint on the shape of the base, I can just lay my nail on top. I'm of course gonna tap, tap, tap so that these pieces come up to the top here. So this is the color we're gonna be starting with. I'm gonna be doing this as the inside part of the heart. So I'm just gonna get my dip base and my brush. I'm going to wipe most of the dip base off the brush so that it doesn't flood. I have already done a layer of dip base on all of the nails just because I do have peel base down on top of my builder gel, and the peel base causes the dip base to dry quicker, and I don't want this to dry too quickly. I want to have time to get it there in the shape that I want, dip it, and then clean up anything that's over. So as I was saying, wipe most of the liquid off your brush so there isn't too much, and then you're just gonna kind of come with the brush and brush the inside part, the heart. And then we're gonna lay right in. Alright. It worked pretty well, and we didn't really have any that went over the line, so we are in good shape. Otherwise, if you did, you can just run a dotting tool or something around the edge to scrape off anything that went over. And we could do the same thing over here now. Okay, brush off excess, and then we are going to just go over that again and do a second dip into this on both nails. Okay, now I personally want to add a few more of the black pieces into this side just to even even them out so they have an even amount. So I've just kind of knocked a few out here onto my silicone mat, and I'm going to apply some base to the nail and just use this dotting tool to drop a couple extra pieces on there. Okay, I like that better. All right, so I'm going to put this color away now, and I'm just going to do the base over the same area that I've done and dip in clear, and then I'm gonna activate that area. Okay, now we're gonna go into the red. So I'm just gonna do pretty much the same, just being careful with the brush, trying to go right around the edge of the heart, and then up into the cuticle, and then get a dip down of the red. All right, we missed a couple spots, but that's okay. We'll get them with the next one. Okay, we're just gonna do that a few more times to get, probably 2 more times to get a few dips of the red in. Okay, now I'm going to do a dip of clear over each of these. Okay, now those are set. I'm just going to go ahead and dip the rest of these in the red. All right, now that those colors are all dipped out, I know I look a mess right now, but give me time. I'm gonna activate and file all of these beauties. Okay, now that those are all filed up, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Micron pen, and I'm going to draw a line to outline the heart. Again, on the top, just to have a nice clear separation. Okay, once you're happy with that, you can take your dip base again. You want to make sure that the ink is very dry, and then just top the layer with the ink with a layer of dip base to encapsulate it and seal that base or that ink in. I'm actually going to kind of dab the base over where the dots are instead of pulling. I mean, where the line is instead of pulling. This helps prevent the ink from bleeding. This is also a good method of applying to encapsulate for like foils that bleed or any other design that you do that might bleed. Just, you can either float over, or actually works better to just kind of dab it on top. Okay, once you have that ink encapsulated, it is now safe to activate without risking the ink running everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate all 5 nails and then top coat them. Somebody asked me, or actually a few people asked me in one of my last videos about my timing for my top coat. People were asking me, do I wipe the nail after activator before top coat, and do I wipe off my brush, and all these things. So in case anybody else was wondering what my timing is like, this is it. And the only reason I do this timing is because I am using this top coat. Most top coats will not allow this kind of timing. The brush will harden. But this is my actual timing. I will go through and activate all of them and then go immediately into the top coat. The brush doesn't harden. It has not contaminated my top coat yet. I have gone through 2 entire bottles so far of this top coat. And there she is, all finished. I just gotta clean her up a little bit, but I love this design. Just a nice, simple Valentine's Day heart mani. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see when I upload, ring the bell, whatever it is they say these days. Definitely come back and check out my video I'll be uploading on February 1st. I have the second in my birthstone series coming out. I'll be doing amethyst nails and I'm really excited for it. But I will see you then.